So today, guys, we're going to be getting into a really quick recipe. This is one of those that you can do, say, on a weeknight with a little preparation ahead of time. No problem to get this done really quick for dinner after work. So we're talking grilled chicken Caesar salad. So let's get into it. So that's right, guys, we're going to be getting into a grilled chicken Caesar salad, and we're even going to make our own croutons for this. It's going to be a very simple recipe. Make sure you check the description box below for the recipe for this, so you don't have to take notes as we go through this cook. It'll all be down there below for you to just look at your leisure. But we're going to make our own croutons, guys, and we're going to do it all very fast, very easy. So let's get to making our Caesar salad dressing first. But pro tip, if you want to be able to do this on a weeknight and have it come together really quick, absolutely make this dressing ahead of time and just store it in the fridge so it's ready when you're ready to have it. All right, so let's make this Caesar salad dressing and let's get this cook going. So we're going to get a simple Caesar salad dressing put together, and don't worry, the recipe is going to be down in the description box. But we're going to start off with a little mayonnaise. We're going to add some lemon juice. We've got a little garlic. Gonna get a good squirt of Dijon mustard in here. Just a little bit of W sauce in. Okay, then we got some anchovy paste. Now I actually had whole flat anchovies I just chopped up, and we're gonna get that in here. Now we're gonna season it up. You can use the AP rub or just salt and pepper. Today I'm gonna be using this Pit Boss salt and pepper, the smoked salt and pepper that is. So we're gonna get a little bit put in here. And we're gonna get some grated Parmesan put in. Now we're just going to give all of that a whisk together. Now as it comes together, if you feel like it's too thick, you can add a little olive oil or even more lemon juice to thin it out to the thickness that you want. I'm going to add just a little bit of olive oil in here. Okay, now here's our Caesar salad dressing that we're going to be using. Alright, so we're going to make some croutons, our own croutons, to go with our salad today. And I've just got some French bread here that I sliced up. And all I'm going to do is just, we're just going to slice it up and get it into cubes. Okay, so here we've got our bread all cubed up for us to make these croutons. And now we're just going to season them up. So we're going to start off with some olive oil. We're just going to sprinkle right over the top there. Now we're going to put a little bit of our smoked salt and pepper on here as well. Again, you can use whatever you like, whatever AP rub you like, go for it. But we're just going to use a little bit of this smoked salt and pepper. And we're going to add a little bit of Italian seasoning over the top. Now we're just going to mix all of this together. So now we've got our bread all cubed up, it's seasoned, and it's ready to be made into croutons. So we're going to dry it out, and we're going to put it onto our grill. Grill's going to be set at 400 degrees, so let's get it on. Now today we are using our Pit Boss Phoenix model. And again, we're going to be running this up to 400 degrees. Alright, so we're going to get our croutons placed right on our grill here. Just like that, and we're gonna let them go. All right, so we just got our croutons onto the grill, and I know you're probably thinking, well, how do you know when they're done? Basically, we're gonna dry out these croutons, and it's gonna be as crunchy as you want them to be. If you want them to be on the toastier side and have them like really crunchy, let it go a little longer. If you don't want it to be that way, you go a little less, but it's all up to you. Play around with it. This is the creativity where you get to, you know, engage in the cook and figure out what you like and what you don't like. All right, but we're gonna go ahead and let these roll here for a little while, and then we're gonna have our croutons ready for when we assemble this salad later. Okay, now we've been going with our croutons here for about a little over 20 minutes, and this is what they're looking like. And to call them done, all you're looking for is to get them as crispy, as dried out as you like them. And once you get to that point, you're good to go. So we've got these where we want them. I'm going to pull these off and set them aside. and we're gonna finish off this dish. All right, so here we've got some chicken breasts here that we are ready to get seasoned up. And to get seasoned, we're gonna start with some black pepper. And this is just some 16 mesh coarse black pepper. If you guys been rocking with me, you know I really like my black pepper, so that's why I got that pepper on there. Next up, I'm gonna be hitting it with this Pit Boss, and this is that chicken and poultry rub. All right, so we're just gonna get some of this on here. Now this has some big granules in here as well, you know, some onion and garlic and all of that. And I really like it. It's got a great flavor, and it gives a little bit of texture to your chicken as well, so that's why I'm using that. Next up, we're going to be using the Pit Boss brand cowboy butter. Now, most of the time people see this, they think steak. You know, everybody's using it with steak, but man, it absolutely works really well with chicken as well. And so that's why we're going to use that today. And so those are going to be the 3 rubs that we're going to be putting onto our chicken today. Now, I'm going to pat this in. I'm going to season the other side just the same as I did this. And then we're going to get this onto the grill. All right, we are at the grill, and here is our chicken looking pretty good. But we're gonna get these onto the grill now. And I'm just kind of putting them on and forming them up the way that I want them to cook. Because after all, whenever you put meat on the grill, you want to put it on so that it cooks the way you leave it. If you have it all stretched out, it's going to cook all stretched out and maybe not look appealing. So we're going to form it up the way we want, hopefully to keep it nice and even throughout the cook. And there we go. So we got our chicken onto our grill. We're running our grill at 325 degrees right now. And we're just going to put the lid back on, and we're going to let this chicken cook. So guys, if you're new here, welcome. I am the Dawgfatha, and this is Barbecue Boulevard with the Dawgfatha. Now what I do here is I make various recipes on our Pit Boss products, of course, and I want to know what you guys want to see. If you want to see me cook on a particular cooker that I might have in stock here, let me know. If there's a particular cook you want to see, let me know. Make sure you pop it down there in those comments below. Make sure you give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And also click on that bell to enable the notifications as well, so you'll always know when these videos drop. But hey, let's get back to this cook. All right, so we've been going now for close to an hour or so. And we're just taking a look here, looking at our chicken. And it's actually holding form really well the way we want it to. But we're gonna brush some butter onto it here. And this is just gonna help it with the color, as well as just keeping the chicken nice and moist. Now I'm not really brushing it per se with the brushes, but I'm just merely letting that butter drizzle right onto the chicken breast there. And that way I don't really disturb any of the rub that we've got placed on this chicken. And so yeah, we're just gonna get this chicken nicely coated with this butter. And we're going to put the lid back on, and we're going to let this thing keep going. All right, guys, so let's talk Pit Boss Phoenix for a minute. Absolutely, it's a sleek design. I know a lot of people look at it and they wonder, you know, how well does it work? It's worked well for me, and I just want to know, what do you guys think? How many of you out there have this cooker? If you have this cooker, pop it down there in the comment section below. Let me know how it works out for you. All right, so it's time for us to check our chicken here. Now remember, with white meat like this, with the breast, we're looking for 165 degrees internal temperature in the thickest part. And we are at 168 there, 169, so we're good to go. So I am going to get these chicken breasts off, let them rest, and then we're going to put together this salad. Okay, so here we've got one of our chicken breasts here, and we're going to go ahead and get this cut for our salad. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut this on a bias, which just basically means we're going to cut it at an angle. This chicken is very, very juicy. I think we got a good cook on this chicken. All right, let's pull a slice out of here. Give you guys a look at that. Okay, so now we got this sliced up and we're just gonna set this to the side so we can actually dress our salad. We got our dressing that we made earlier. This is our Caesar salad dressing that we made earlier. And I'm just gonna take some of this and I'm just gonna lay it right into the bottom of this bowl. And it just makes for being able to dress your salad a lot easier. Okay, so here I've just got some romaine lettuce that I went ahead and chopped up off camera. We're gonna add some shredded Parmesan to the mix here. And now all we're gonna do is just toss this around. So I'm just tossing this, and basically this is gonna help all of our lettuce to get coated with our dressing. You know, I kind of like my salad to be dressed a little heavier. Obviously you can adjust that to your liking, but that's looking pretty good to me. All right, so I'm gonna assemble this salad here and then we're gonna go in for the taste test. All right, so to get this plated up here, we're just gonna lay this right on our cutting board, just like so. Nothing fancy, we're just getting it on. And we're gonna place some of our croutons on here. And then we're just gonna place our chicken right over top of it. Just like that. And now we've got our grilled chicken Caesar salad. All right, so here we've got our salad. I'm gonna get some fresh cracked pepper right over the top of it. If you get some Caesar salad, you gotta have that fresh cracked black pepper on there. All right, and so now we're ready to go ahead and give this a taste. So I'm gonna get this piece of chicken right here, give it a cut. All right, let's get some of that salad in there, get some of that chicken in there, and there's our bite right there, guys. Looks good, smells phenomenal. So let's go in and taste this. All right, cheers. Guys, that is an excellent bite of grilled chicken Caesar salad, if I do say so myself. I can really taste the cheese coming through in the dressing, just like I like it. It's nice and rich and creamy. The chicken is just so super tender. Man, this is a great cook. And again, I tell you, it's something that you can really do easily after a night at work during the week. So give this recipe a shot. If you enjoyed what you saw here, make sure you click that thumbs up down there and subscribe to the channel. I ain't gonna over talking, man. I'm gonna get into this salad. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.